something that people can go home and look up and try.
There it is.
All right, so let's do that. All right.
All right.
The first I want to start with is learning how to astro travel. I would say not knowing it, that's probably the thing that really, really was beneficial. After learning the symbols thing, which is step one, but that stimulates or satisfies the intellect. The intellect is the lowest part of yourself. The intellect is your conscious everyday mind. And your conscious mind actually blocks your subconscious mind. It safeguards it, if you will. And sometimes it actually can get in the way, if you will. So, for instance, when you learn something new, your conscious mind, the first thing goes, that's not true. But then you're learning it, and it's profound. The conscious mind tries everything to block it. No. Your insecurities, it is your stubborn humanity itself. And actually, when you do learn it, whatever you learned had to be so profound that it superseded your conscious mind and then started penetrating your subconscious mind, which is the world of the reality, which is the world of your reality, which is how you see your reality. And I use this example, and I'll use it real quick. If you were 6-year-old, you get bit by a dog, you may not remember the incident, but you may spend the rest of your entire life scared of dogs and not know why. Because this incident was so traumatic that it superseded the conscious mind, went deep into the subconscious mind, and now it's dictating your reality. Whereas your conscious mind doesn't even need to know the process. So, again, that's what they're trying to do in movies, like the example for Snakes on a Plane. They're trying to supersede your conscious mind. You're not supposed to be even in that movie thinking, and most people don't. And then they go directly to the subconscious mind, and the whole message was an anti-Kundalini message. So they're hoping that enters the subconscious mind and dictates the reality for you. Remember, superseding the conscious mind is what you're trying to do as a scientist,
right?
And what the powers that be are trying to do to control you. So the logo, McDonald's, and the song and the smell is all. Even the white boy said they put playgrounds in McDonald's, so as a kid you'll play there. As a grown-up, each time you pass McDonald's, you get an emotion of joy because you spent your youth playing on the playground, having your birthday parties and shit there. You don't even know why. You're driving past McDonald's, you feel happy to get McNuggets. So that's because McDonald's has penetrated the subconscious mind. So the key for any scientist or cultist is to penetrate the subconscious mind. That's why the Egyptians left all those symbols, because the symbols talk to the subconscious mind. So they wasn't trying to give you an intellectual reality on the walls. They didn't tell you about health, about a financial plan, and they knew all that was going to happen to us. It was us. We knew we was going to go to sleep, and we needed something to wake us up. So we left our symbols, or some of our symbols there, to do that task, to mind control us back into the reality we needed, as opposed to a healthcare plan on the walls, or as opposed to a financial plan, or how to take care of your baby and all the rest of that stuff that we caught up into. You know, what a business plan. None of that stuff was left. It was all about how to prepare you for death, which is the real life. So everything you should be doing should be trying to put a stain on your brain, a stain on the subconscious mind, get past your human thought. You cannot do this with a human mind approach. You cannot do it with a mind approach as a human. You're going to have to go beyond, or make attempts to go beyond, what it is you think you know as an intelligent human. To undertake this, the first commitment you must make to yourself is, I'm willing to go wherever this takes me. You must say these things to yourself. If you're looking to reinforce what you already know, you have defeated yourself. You are automatically shutting yourself out from the subconscious mind, and you are only enhancing the conscious mind, which is your ego. So to be able to say fancy words and have a lot of books is just not enough. To be able to want to do this and teach and want to be the one that drops it is not enough. To be able to quote what you learned in a group is not enough. This is actually a personal endeavor, and you're going to have to go into the inner world, which represents the dark side. The inner world, the subconscious mind, represents the dark side. All that dark side magic represents you making attempts to enter your subconscious mind, to reprogram it, and to pull out what it is you know from other lifetimes, other wisdoms you have gained, all to do the work that you're doing in this lifetime, to become that holistic entity that you're trying to return to. And really it's an illusion. We're only rediscovering as a form of relearning what it is we did or what it is we already accomplished. In other words, if you're already the God of the universe, the middle point, you're the Most High, how do you learn anything more? The only thing you can do is put yourself in the perception of ignorance to learn. And that's represented by this third dimension or humanity. We're under the perception of ignorance, and we're under the perception that we're learning only to re-perfect ourselves from this place of illusionary ignorance. Now, this process has already happened. We've already done it. We are in a sleeping period. It's always darkest before the dawn. So, again, the Illuminati's not winning. White people are not winning. The economy is not winning. None of that's winning. We did this on purpose. So you can look at it like a rubber band. We have to snap ourselves all the way back, the worst of the worst as it gets here, so we never have to come here. That would be another way of saying full and total understanding of where it is we came, so we never have to come back to this reality. So we already raised the vibration up. The vibration went to sleep. It's waking up again, i.e., you can see how many people are here listening to this. And if as above, so below, as within, so without, global warming is the true definition of the progress. If the earth is connected to us, and it is a reflection of what's happening in the people. They told you in third grade that heat is energy. If heat is energy and the planet is heating up, it's gaining more energy. It's awakening. And this is only a reflection of what is happening with the people on the planet. The earth is reacting to it. And one of the most ancient mantras that we've been saying, and never give this up, is the word nigger. Even when that was the worst thing that could possibly be said to us, without super duper special science, we even had the white boy call us nigger, so this can become a mantra. Nigger is nothing but the Naga goddess, who's a goddess who sits above a snake, which is the Kundalini energy. Each time we've been saying nigger, niggers, nigger, naka, and the rest of that shit, we've been repeating her name, calling on that energy, and it's been waking up the earth. Why do you think all of a sudden white people went on a rampage to get you to stop saying nigger?
Wow.
Fuck care about that? Fuck do they care you saying nigger? Because they understood, and they did that right after Al Gore put out Fahrenheit 9/11. No, what did he put out? That damn movie he put out on the global warming.
On global warming, yes. His
the whole global warming century.
Yes.
When he put that out, that's when they put their cards on the table. Prior to that, they said there was global warming, but nobody really laid it out. They gave little, the penguins are dying, the polar bears can't swim. When he finally put it under one umbrella, all the shit that was happening for global warming, that was it. I didn't even know. That's when I said, oh, my goodness, we are winning this motherfucking shit. This shit is ending through carbon, which is melanin. Through carbon, which is melanin. So this is when they had to give it up, finally put their hands on the wall, hands up against the wall, and said, look, we need to address this. And the first thing they did was try to get you to stop saying nigger. First, the two entities that been saying nigger the most was comics and rappers. So the first thing they did was get Michael Richards, who's a 33rd degree Mason. They got pictures of this motherfucker on the web, dressed up, saying he's a world traveler who understands your science. So he didn't have a meltdown. This was a job he had to do, and then the next week, Damon Wayans came and said nigger, and they banned him from the club. Because the comedic world says what they would hope is this would echo throughout the comedic world, and they would stop saying nigger. Then you had Imus who said nappy-headed hoe, didn't even say nigger. Then all of a sudden it turned into rappers saying the word nigger. These are the two entities that said nigger the most. Suge Knight made a statement. not only moving forward with Death Row, which there's fucking nothing to move forward to, but all the catalog music of Death Row, we're going to beep out all the niggers, the N-words,